Alright. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna look at this and you're gonna be like, what on earth are you playing? And honestly, you're not wrong. But, this is a very chill game that I've really come to enjoy. I don't know if this is necessarily for everyone. It definitely is a little bit of an acquired taste, and there are some issues with it. I put out a review on this game recently. Pardon. But, you know. Oh. Jeez. I just flubbed that one terribly. That's what I get for coughing, talking, and, gaming. All at the same time. Oh, Chen. Don't I have a task with her? Bar customers to deliver. Oh, this is the money. And give 4 cuisine. Oh, I don't have that yet. Oh, power soup. Let's go here. Number 7. Okay, let's go make myself some power soup for Chen. Chen likes the fruity highballs. Fruity and... No. Fruity bitter. Don't I have something that's fruity and dry? Oh, I really don't have anything that's fruity and dry. You think she would be a big fan of milk. She's a cat. But apparently not the case. So, well, go with a fruit. Actually, no. The fruity sours I have less of, and it's better off to make sure I keep a stockpile of resources. Okay, Takatsu ramen. Whoops. It's getting more difficult with so many recipes looking the same. But I can handle it. There are a lot of people. Wait. That's... Oh, this is like one of the famous people from Touhou. They're like well known. Oh, she's a shrine priestess person, the Miko. What? Oh, I can't see her. Oops. Let's go and make myself some miso tofu. Okay, let's see. Want something premium? But have to be able to afford it first. Wants a heatable beverage. So something that's premium and affordable. I think miso tofu technically sits under that. Seafood miso soup. Something that is premium but affordable. This doesn't really sit under there. What sits under there? Something that is premium and affordable. Cheap. Cheap probably sits under there too. Expensive, so definitely not this. Not that either. Rice bowl's probably not a bad way to go. I think the miso soup sorry, miso tofu is the way to go if I put in something premium in there. So, I'll throw that in there. And then I need to throw in... Could put that in, but I'd rather save that for some of the kids. Okay, I can put a little bit of tuna in there. Salmon. Premium aquatic. Vegetarian. And it's cheap. Oh. Little fishy gets in the dishy. Okay, and she wanted something heatable. Well, that's a lot of stuff. Could give... That's my go-to safe bet, so... Worth it. Booyah. Perfect. Not enough to get her card, but good enough that I didn't fail it. So, you know? Take the little victories where I get it. If you don't fail out the gate, you're doing alright. She wants some weird stuff. Oh boy, I keep forgetting these people. Yeah, like Strange. Oh, Strange and Signature. I really think the Cicada Sloths are like the best. Let's see, Greasy's like meat Signature. I think Sweet. Well, actually, yeah, but the problem is it's unpopular. Literally the exact same, but this costs more, and it uses the same ingredients, so might as well get myself a little more dosh in that. Let's go here, and if I remember correctly, flesh, I just fired flesh. Interesting. There we go. Takatsu, and then I need this Signature, that, they're in Sweet. Can't do anything about the unpopular, unfortunately. I'd rather be able to serve something that covers that, but I do not have that option, so I gotta just make do with what I got. Let's go there. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so I'm gonna have to just... I don't like using so many signatures, but I don't have much in the way of options. Am I forgetting something? Fresh sweet meat. Oh, Strange. Table 1. That's all fine and dandy, but now I need to Wiggly. What was it? Really was like an easy one. I can put a rice ball with meat, strange, raw, and honey. Yep, that's right. Let's put in let's just throw that in there really quick. Let's just keep up the... Gotta keep up with the pace, there's a ton of them. Okay, the next I gotta get Wiggles. My homeboy Wiggles. Okay, and then I need... Cicada. Let's come here. That pause ability though is huge. It just lets you blitz out so many without risk of losing customers. I don't think that stops people from leaving if they're in the queue, of course, but I mean, I take what I can get. That's really the mode of this game. You just make the best place you can and you don't worry about it. Enjoy the peace. I actually don't know who is first, so just... These combos are getting significantly more difficult now. There we go. Nice. Jeez, that was a lot. And I made a 2,000 profit, but what on earth? Expire cuisine. 3... What is that? I didn't make anything. I have no idea what that is. Nope, no idea. I wish I could say that I had a really good idea of what just was going on, but I don't. Notorious Mr. has committed another series of thefts. There's just some random lady that likes books and is pretty book smart, but she just steals everything that's not nailed down. And I think that's just absolutely hilarious. Let's grab myself some dew. Get myself some more dew. I don't need seaweed. I can get plenty of seaweed. Chen, though. I almost maxed out Chen's spawned. Oh, I never fed... I was supposed to have fed Wrigley the plant thing, and I completely forgot to do it. I was so wrapped up in not failing that I failed to do what was more important. That's disappointing. Okay, well, let's verify my tasks at least. That's what I was supposed to feed them. I haven't run into them yet. Aquatic and cultural background. It has a cultural background. What even that mean? Strength boosting. Does cultural background simply mean it's either Japanese or Chinese? Or is there something literally called cultural background? I honestly have no idea. Je ne sais. Je ne sais pas. 25. Should stock up a little bit extra on that. Let's throw in a little extra there. Let's grab that, grab myself some extra there. Turnips, that's a limitation. I don't like having. I don't have to worry about that, don't have to worry about that. You know what? Buy out the rest of the stock. No point in going halfway. Throw a little bit more meat in there. Never know when you need more meat. Is it the most effective purchases? No. Is it good enough for government work? Even though I don't work in the government? Yes. Is there any new missions? Could grab myself a pumpkin. That is available. Nope. He actually can sometimes sell eel, which is nothing to scoff at because I actually do have difficulty getting enough eel. Tofu 8. Nothing of interest. Disappointing. He is really a wild card vendor. I assume it's a he, of course. I think it's a he. Pretty sure it's a he. Worth it to buy all those. They don't have anything in particular interest. Grab myself some free eggs. These are always good things to grab. I feel like I'm always running out or nearly out of eggs. I have 12. How do these? These aren't terrible, but I feel like they're expensive and I don't know if I really got enough value out of it, so... Really, I need to sit down and like almost make a spreadsheet for this game. I'd done something like that for Stardew Valley, but that was of course until I discovered other people had made spreadsheets for them and put them up on Google Docs, and I was like, well, why do I have to make one when there's a bunch of them available that I don't have to worry about? I do a pretty good job of explaining everything that's optimal, so... I feel like... Am I missing something? I mean, I have plenty of money. I'm not worried about that. This one I kind of wish I could do, but it's not the end of the world. I think I really just do my normal routine. I go grab meat. More seaweed, really? Trout? I don't want trout or seaweed. Okay, at least give me wine. That's good. Okay, wine I can accept. Hopefully they also have just a little bit of sparrow sake. No, darn. The big complaint that I have about this game, and if you watch my review, you'll see, just, you hear that? It's just, those footsteps are so hard, and you're not, like, even in, like, a cement place, yet it sounds like you're almost, it's not like you're stepping on cement, but it's such a hard surface. It really just doesn't sound good. And the fact that it's so consistently that hard surface, I'm not a particular fan of it. Do I want to... I can make good money here. I feel like the human village is pretty lucrative, more so than the yokai trail, which is fair enough. I mean, you're literally on some random backwater, wondering why on earth you're not making as much money as you could be. I feel like there's more questions on what exactly you're doing with yourself than anything else. Let's see here. Get myself some fishy. And I want that. I like my potatoes. I really think this is like a decent all-arounder setup. It's nothing amazing. I doubt it's the most, like, optimal, but, you know. It does the job. Zon beer. Okay, let's get that. Let's do that. Let's throw that in. And then, why not? I'll do it this order. Okay. Now I have to remember not to lose my cool in the middle of doing everything. Hold on one second. I realized that I am... Sorry about that. I had to at least be watching my own stream so that way I could know, you know, if someone's talking to me or something. I just kind of chat to myself. I unfortunately kind of do this in real life as well. I just kind of talk to myself. Not like, you know, what is it, like Smeagol, my precious, like that, not that kind of stuff. It's like, you know, man, maybe I should go out and eat dinner, or maybe I should go and cook that, like, piece of steak that I bought. It's that kind of stuff, but it also means that I just, like, kind of talk about my own individual thoughts about games sometimes. So it helps out when, like, streaming and doing game reviews and stuff like that, because I speak normally. My biggest problem, if there is a problem, is the fact that when I'm not doing my almost my normal conversation to myself, that I'm trying to, like, actually speak to the other version of myself that I kind of view as the audience in a video. It makes me say a lot, and it drives me absolutely insane, because that's not, you know, it's not a very effective way. Okay, so Moroshi, I'm pretty sure that's that dude who is... Yes, okay, so that is him. So I have to pretty much poison this man with something. Let's see, what happens if I just put... I can't put anything greasy in there. What is greasy? this is just taking too much time. Let's actually look at something. Okay, so give me the blacks. That's way too expensive. Oh, an egg and dew. That works. Egg, dew, and a hunk of meat. And together, I create poison for the man. I mean, the man wanted his Aristotle moment, so... Oh, I want a beer beverage. Oh, I do have a beer beverage. I quite literally have beer. So, let's go number 4. Let's give the cuisine. Absolute freaking nut job. Man, that literally asked for poison. Wild. Okay, let's actually see what this meant. My taste buds have high standards. I know what savory is. Beer beverage. What's a high... So, something premium? Man must want something that's like... How much is this man's budget? Nothing. This man has a very tiny budget. And he wants premium. Mountain delicacy. Strength boosting soup. Maybe that would work. Power soup seems okay. Vegetarian. Mild soups. I don't think cheap would work with him. Maybe grilled lamprey. It's not particularly amazing, but it's definitely not bad. Meat aquatic. No, no, no. Probably not. Probably not. See, that's just too much. I don't want to... He also does want savory. You know what? Secret dried fish crisps. That's probably actually a way to go for win this guy. So let's grab this, and let's grab this. Table 6. Table 4. Oh, if I can actually... I will give this to him. Oh, and his beer, of course. Hopefully that doesn't... Oh, okay, that worked. Actually, what am I saying? I need to put that in there. Okay. So I gotta do that. Do I have an idea of what... Surely there has to be more details than simply savory. Well, it works, so I guess that's what I'm going to be serving him. I feel like it's ridiculous. Yeah, I think the miso soup literally just does the job with her. The miso tofu. Yeah, I really think that's all I really need. So, I'll get him another beer. Okay, let's actually start creating another. And her thing was sochu, sake, and liquor. Sochu, sake, and liquor. Huh. I don't know if I've actually given her one yet. Let's try it. Oh, that did work. Let's get that started up. I think 2 is the longest one here. Let's start that up. Don't need that. And then I just need the miso tofu for her. What was her thing? Home cooking Japanese, mid-alcohol, and vintage. Vintage. Jeez, do I even have anything that's vintage? I have mid-alcohol. Well, I guess I'll take this and try it out. I have no idea what's going to happen with it. Okay. These more complicated dishes are significantly harder to keep stocked because they all draw from the same list of ingredients. Really makes it difficult to keep a consistent flow of them available. I mean, some of them are significantly easier than others, but none of them are really easy to scoff at because it's just the sheer number of people with the volume. Just it's a brutal combination. I feel like I've lost more than half my stockpile for these power. That was not necessarily the fastest, but still. Oh boy. I hope I really don't run out of beer. Yeah. I have so many. Yeah, come on. Really is most optimal to feed whoever is getting a drink next, but it's a big game of cat and mouse. Then you get into situations like this where everyone has drinks, and it's just like, I wish I could do 2 cooks at once, but I don't have the cookware equipment to do it. I'm on to the third case at least. But like right here, text goes over the actual gameplay. Like, or pop-ups come over the actual text for the speech, so it interrupts the gameplay. What the fuck? Why on earth? Where did he... Okay, so this is the guy that I've been taking eggs from. Oh no. I've been stealing from this poor man. Or kid. Almost 2,000. Not huge profit, but nothing to scoff at. Discrimination is sweet. Okay, so let's see here. Seems like sweet foods are unpopular, so that's what has been cutting into my margin so hard, is the sweet food unpopularity. It's frustrating, but you know, not the end of the world. There we go. Got myself some sweet sparrow sake. Oh! New product? The salmon? I mean, I don't have anything that's like desperately requiring it, so I'm just gonna stock up on 3. I'll grab some of this. Oh, I have so many turnips. Do I really need... Don't think I need that 59. Honestly, I think I'm pretty well equipped with this. Grab myself some turnips, grab myself some onions. Do I need them? Probably not, but you know what? They're nothing to scoff at, they're useful. What on earth? What's that white thing just floating around her? First I thought it was like smoke coming off of her, but no. It's just 2 blades and a flower? Strange. I mean, you have some golden-esque colored feathers. I mean, I approve, and I'd rather have tutoring classes with someone than, you know, pork bowls. 5 pork bowls. That's pretty doable. I'm gonna have to sacrifice a good bit of today, but I'm gonna stock up on beer for this. I'll throw a couple extra in, why not? It's only 200 that I'm dropping on that, that's not very much. especially considering how quickly I run out of drinks. Drinks are like the thing that I have to keep my eye on, because everything else I seem to be able to keep in stock, just barely, but I'm keeping them in stock. But drinks, that's a negative Ghost Rider. I am. I don't need many of those. At least I don't. You know what? A lot of this stuff I probably don't need, and I'm probably overstocking, but I'm still ahead of the curve as far as what I need. So, you know. Okay, let's go make myself some, I think it was pork bowls what I need? Pork bowls. Pork bowls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank goodness you don't have to show up like between specific time frames to turn things in, otherwise that would be abysmal. Maybe that's what's expiring, is I'm turning things in for quests and it's saying it expires. Did I really do the right thing? Look, hungry kids are growing kids. It is right to feed them. Even if it means they have to put their butt in a chair for longer and actually learn things that are useful. Or, well, learn how to learn things that are useful, because that's the important thing. Is there anything... I have to still get one more signature. Probably... You know what? I'm gonna throw a couple of these in here. I'm just gonna grab that. Sure, it's probably not the most optimal, but I'm going to accept it on the fact that it's probably useful things eventually, considering how many recipes I'm getting, and there's still more people I have to meet. I don't think I have all the zones unlocked. So, okay, there we go. Okay, back to the Yokai Trail. And do I want to go all in? Do I really want to? I think I'm going to go for level 2. Sure, it's not as much money, but it stops me from burning everything out. What is that? Pork rice bowl. Interesting. 66, I could get that. 66 this. You'd literally just run pure tofu. It'd be funny. I would think that would be quite humorous. 21. I'll throw that in there. Let's actually get some other, I mean, I'll put in some ramen as well. And I'll just throw in this kebab. It's probably not the most effective again, but you know what? Bite me. Well, that's my number 1. I'm gonna have to actually use 4 for this one. Not bad. Okay. All for it. I kind of wish that, like, at 3 you really did want... Well, I mean, you kind of do want to have multiple different recipes that require different... Oh, what? Huh. Oh, boy. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning to go do a meeting and run minutes for my boss. A neat beverage with legendary... Surely I don't actually have to provide them legendary. Umber... There's no way I'm giving them my Umbra. They're not. What on... Am I blind? Yeah. They're not in any of my repository. I want something legendary. Frick, what do I even make them? I could probably put something in there. I can probably make something that's like... Pork and trout kebab will probably work. I can do that and then throw in this. I substitute... No. Okay, so I have to keep the pork in. Wait, where's my helper? Okay. I will give them milk. So, did I now get them in my... What is this person? Okay, so I have to figure out something that has meat in it. So that didn't... And I need it to be something I can make that's filling. The rice ball probably can do it. Let's try a rice ball in this. Anything else that's neat? Maybe there's something I have to use that's better. It's a good thing I happened to hold on to milk. Held it for the children. Okay. A little bit more improvement. Do I oh, maybe it's because I still don't know her name? Okay, let's go premium. Let's try it this way. See, I don't understand why Siggy Rice is used. Not giving that. Don't get why they literally flip it on that. Okay, let's see, here's our... put cool in there. I don't know if this is gonna work. This might blow up in my face. And it's weird nobody else is showing up. No? Yeah, this is... There's something going on with this lady. Some improvement. What could possibly improve? Like, Japanese beauty before, so she wants a Japanese... But this is Japanese. Oh, maybe photogenic? Japanese photo... Legendary. She's still not in here. Oh boy, okay. Let's see here. I don't know if she'll... It's worth a shot. Home cooked, filling, Japanese, cutting cheap meat, legendary. Photogenic. Maybe this will do. I'm almost out of milk. I need to figure this out soon, otherwise I'm out. Ah! I mean, she's steadily getting happier with me, so maybe this will work out. Oh. Okay, so now she's... What on earth just happened? Strange. Was there anyone around when I met her the first time? Does she have... Why on earth is my bar so high up? From serving her? Maybe. I don't know. Strange. Miso soup is pretty good. Oh. Let's get yourself a kebab. Everyone needs a kebab sometimes. Very nice. There's Chen. Not the best one in the world, but they're relatively easy to please. It's just meat. Yeah, sweet barbecue meat. What was Chen's? Fruity and dry. Fruity and dry. That was the one that I didn't have an easy time finding because nothing really is dry. Yeah, so I have fruity. Well, I have a lot of these. Oh, what? Did I mess... I messed up? Oh, I probably put a seed in it, didn't I? I fat fingered it. Crud. Okay. Trend unpopular. I put something strange in there? I fat fingered my recipe. That's what I did, but what exactly I did, I'm not 100% sure. So strange meat, raw signature filling. It's okay, so. So strange meat, raw signature, and filling. That didn't... What is that? Are these too small of portions, maybe? Maybe that's what I'm messing up. Expensive? I think it... I am messing up somewhere. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this video again, because I actually have no idea what on earth I'm messing up. I'm messing up somewhere. Raw meat. Raw meat honey. $14. Pork rice bowl. Okay. Obviously, I've messed up something somewhere. Especially because I lost all my bonus here because of it, which is frustrating, but that is the way the cookie crumbles, as some people say. Or maybe I messed up the drink. Could it be the drink? I mean, I've always... She wants filling. You know, none of this is filling. The fact that it isn't filling is probably where my issue is. So I should really get my... Okay, well that's fine. I can solve that. So let's go... Strange meat, raw... and let's just bitter and soda. Oh, that was my... I think that was my mistake. I provided the entirely wrong thing. I think that was my... Okay. Yes, I need this also started, and not that. Yes, I need to go... Oh, I need... Crud, please don't tell me he leaves after this. Okay, he's still there. Good. I need to do the umbro cake. The umbro cake requires what? The Umbra, Dew, and the Steamer. Okay, so let's go Umbra, Dew. Let's grab that. What is it? Yeah, here we go. Okay, wow. We're gonna, like, score attack right here. Think you're like on top of everything, and then it's like, oh, gotta be really fast now. Oh boy, I got that Miko that I have to figure out. What? Come on. Okay, I gotta actually see what her likes are. Plenty with a half filling mer. What does that even mean? Premium cheap filling. Premium cheap. Premium cheap filling. Don't tell me I just lost all my people. I lost all those people. That's disappointing. It was heatable. Well, that's... She likes cheap things, though. She likes cheap things. You know what? I'll rush over here. With every penny, yes. And I got her thing. Her spell card. That's great. That I just did a lot better. No idea what on earth. Can I knock it? Premium cheap filling. Let's see. Hopefully this works. Guess I just keep doing what I've been doing. Premium cheap filling. You know what? Let's try this. I don't know how this is going to work out, but okay, that worked. Let's try tuna. It's not cheap anymore, though. So I'm going to actually need that if I want to be able to maintain the... This is vintage. You know, I want to save this. I wonder if she likes... Let's not be stingy. No point of ruining a good thing, right? Oh! That's disappointing. I messed that up all because I just kept messing around. Oh, heatable and no alcohol. Do I have anything that's heatable and no alcohol? Okay. If I just hadn't messed it up there at the end, I would have made so much money. Oh, I could have made so much right there. But I just choked. I just kept experimenting instead of being safe and doing the things that I knew that would work. Ugh. It was in the right vein, but that's frustrating. Well, oh, special event. Ooh, meat trap up there. That was interesting. It's an interesting spot for kids. Sweet, I got some lamprey back at least, so I'm not... What does it mean? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea what human village branch expansion. For cuisine with aquatic cultural background. I'm gonna Google it right now. You know what, let's see, how do I spell it? Let's go to Touhou Mystia's Izakaya. And let's pull in Human Village Branch Expansion Plus. Oh, interesting. Well, that's annoying. Maybe I can find it on... I don't get it. Like, they have all these things, but then they don't actually have, like... they don't have any information. It's like, what are they doing? It's really frustrating because you try to solve so many questions and you can't. There's just no info. Paying off that human village, does it say 1 and 2? This is entirely useless. Like, this is frustrating. Like, and this kind of highlights a lot of my issues with the game. Like, you're trying to understand, like, what does this even mean? And you can't get, like, just a clear answer. And you're stuck just floating, trying to get details. And it's just like... And it's like, don't get me wrong. I don't disagree with these positive reviews. These positive reviews are good. And that, you know, they highlight a lot of the pros, but they forget to mention that when you're an English player, and I imagine because all of them are in English, and right now English is the most recently supported game language, that, oh, let me just, where's my, am I crazy? Oh, well that's why I'm not signed, okay, so, let's go here. Come here. Let's come here. I am going to have to review this and actually update it, but like, look at this. A lot of potential. First thing I come out with. In this game, it does do very well, but there's a lot more that it could tap into. And you know what? I expect that when they release the second version, like the next iteration, if this becomes a series, they're going to knock out a lot of the kinks, particularly around the save file. Maybe that would be the things they do. I don't know. Really nice art. Cooking's core gameplay is surprisingly deep. All of this is true. Atmosphere is peaceful and charming. That is true, except when you're at level 3, I'm going to have to say, I've been quite stressed out. The game is deceptively peaceful and calming until all of a sudden it just brings out this absolute, like, mad flurry rush, like time attack level of like, I have to do everything, otherwise I'm going to end up in trouble. I mean, you do have the pause and stuff like that, but the reality is like, even with the pause, sure, you're not losing customers due to like the depletion of their gauge, but you do lose customers at the end of the day. So regardless of the fact, you're still losing customers. No matter how many years out there. So it's great that you're not losing them up front, but you're still losing them at the end. So it's kind of like, the only real big pro there is that if you've given them a drink or food during that time, they're not going to walk away, which, you know, is a pretty big pro, but confusing surrounding the requiring ingredients for certain dishes, like right here. Perfectly highlights it. I have no freaking clue what on earth freaking cultural background is. What is a cultural background dish? Is that Japanese? I'm just gonna have to try to give her something and hope it works. Literally where I'm coming to at this point. I'm just gonna have to like plug and play. And I mean, fair, you can go and say that's an acceptable like way to play things, but I really feel like if you're going that far, you're better off just not having things be as accessible in notebooks and other things. Like, you should either lean into it heavily or not really at all, is a little bit of my feeling. Maybe that's unfair. But it's like, it has a real wishy-washy way of going about things, and it's frustrating at times because everything else is like pretty well fleshed out, and then there's just these like sandbars that absolutely just take you out of nowhere, and you're just like, now why on earth am I scratching my head about this one little detail when everything else is so well done? Then this just whoop, headache. It's like, why? Yeah, and it really, like, if you end up behind in this game, yeah, you have to save scum. You have to save scum a ton, and trial and error is really the only way to succeed. Which is what happened to me my first playthrough. I screwed up pretty badly, but it was because, you know, I either had too many of some ingredients and not enough of others that I needed, and the future, like, recipes I got really threw me off. So it's like, you can find yourself in a really bad corner if you're not careful. And it's frustrating because this game is fun and it is chill and it really does make you enjoy it. It just it shoots itself in the foot in the most random moments, and it's frustrating. I don't want to be upset at this game. I want to love it. It's like, it's so close to being like, yeah, I highly recommend this game. It's so close to it, but it's just like, the game gets in the way of its own enjoyment, which I personally think is ridiculous. And it's like, here, see, I can give him stuff, but I don't have a dish that's Japanese. Do I have a dish that's Japanese and Japanese and fish? I need something that's Japanese and fish, which you think, you know, like sushi or something, but Japanese home cooked mild soup. No. They're Japanese and aquatic is what I'm looking for. Close. Or maybe Chinese and aquatic? I mean, that's cultural, right? Is mountain delicacy a culture? I have no idea. It's like, what on earth am I doing? What, like, I don't even have a recipe, so I don't even have something that I'm, like, comfortable even trying. It's frustrating. But I hope you guys can see my point. Like, it's not... unless, like, maybe I'm just blind and I'm missing something that's, like, blatantly obvious. But I really feel like there's nothing... I want to try out cultural dishes recently. I heard they're pretty popular in the human village right now. If you bring me some of those dishes... Wait a second. Are they talking about popular in the human village? Maybe... have any aquatic. I want something that's Japanese and aquatic. Is there something that's supposed to be in the human village, maybe? Maybe that's what they're saying? Something that's particular? What could it possibly be? I don't feel like there's any recipe. Maybe it is me and I've just been going about this the wrong way. Well, maybe I should have gone up to her and just... I get so many of those, I'm like practically drowning in them. Possible as this guy? I do need those, those are all good. Oh, whoops. Don't have her last book or whatever, which is fine. Just might be the case. Maybe I do already have. No, I don't. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I feel like I've already bought everything that really can be bought. I don't get what on earth. Maybe I have to get further into the storyline and then something pops up. Or a new shop opens. I don't know. I have no freaking clue. Just being blunt. Like, I'm trying, guys. You see it. I hope. And unless, like, I'm just blatantly missing something, I really think I'm doing everything that I should be. It's just next to impossible to really, like, figure out what you're missing. Well, this is a pretty good one. 37. Damn, I have so many freaking recipes, it's not even funny. Go rice ball. Let's go. I want rice ball. I prefer rice ball, and I'm saving up my eels, so... I have a lot of stew. Let's see if I can throw a skewer in there, so I at least start mixing it up a little bit more. I don't have a lot that goes in the steamer. I have very little. I think do I actually? No, I have 2. So I have 3 recipes. It's not a lot. But, you know what? Hey, better than nothing. Let's throw a beer in there. I hope that lady doesn't show up. Otherwise, I have nothing for her. Let's put that in there, and then let's go. That. Oh, I actually got to use every single one. Okay. Poor man. It sucks. Some managers are just dicks. They really do try to line up the music and like pressing those notes. So that's probably why the like gameplay is so, or the mini gameplay is like the way it is. But it is what it is. It's not bad. Of course, I'm saying that right now. But like, you see how like big of a different. Well, and that's my girlfriend. Who is? Oh, that's the weird guy, isn't it? The guy's like, my taste buds no savory. Or something. And she's like, oh man. Yeah, that's him. The man that knows savory, and all he desires is savoriness. Do I have any dishes that are just like purely savory and cheap? Because the fish crisps do work. Soju beverage. I wonder what happens if I... I wonder if they remember what the order is. So, want something different. Let's see. Let's try this. I don't actually know what will happen, but hopefully it won't get him pissed off. Do we have anything else that's soju? Sake, beer, no. He likes filling food. Okay, well that's nice to know. And then I need to make this soup. Oh, let's see here. And then I need... no. I actually need to come over here. Miso tofu. That's for her. That's for her. Then let's come over here. Let's go here. Aquatic and savory. Let's see what happens. What's the worst I can have? Famous last words. Gas. Okay, yeah, she's mid-alcohol vintage neat. Vintage. It's not neat though. It's really hard to find anything with mid and neat. Well, I'll see what happens if I throw her this. Ah! Darn it. It's worth a shot. I thought I really had it that time, but... Because it was cheap, maybe? No, she didn't have a pop-up for it. I really need to figure out what on earth she wants. Let's see here. Let's put that. It likes filling. How can you have a cheap premium? That makes no sense. I don't think he would be a fan of strange, but he might like sweet. You know what? I don't know how this would do. This sounds absolutely disgusting, but you know what? I want to find out what happens. In the name of science. Wait a second. I need my fruity highball bullshit. Here we go. Okay, that was entirely... 3 is down here, so that goes right here, and then it's 6, that means this, and then... I can just give her miso soup. Or the tofu. Let's go 2. Then 5. Let's throw tofu. I wonder what happens if I throw sweet in there. What was her thing? Sochu, sake, and liquor. Sochu, sake, and liquor. That was like another one where it's like almost impossible. It's like you can't find one that's both. Yeah, because there's sake, sochu, and then liquor. Screw it. I'll go number 4. What? Because I put... That's no bueno, I just flubbed that one up pretty badly. Man, I'm really flubbing this. I don't know if something changed or if it's me or what. I feel like she was... Let's see here. Let me just double check this. Japanese cultural background. Yeah, and that makes me think there's 2 different tags. So cultural background is something else. Vegetarian mild, home cooked. Doesn't like greasy. Am I crazy? What did I give that was not acceptable there? I really think that I was in the right vein with that, but... Doesn't like... Okay, let's just throw... Japanese. Doesn't like greasy, it's not greasy, so I'm not worried about that. Maybe it's a matter of the drink. I gave her sparrow sake, maybe that's why it didn't go well. I have to give her liquor, maybe? Okay, there we go. Premium mild sweet soup, cultural background Japanese, heatable in sake. Premium mild sweet soup. What the frick is a premium mild sweet soup? Wish you could fill. Oh. More you know. Okay. If I had. What? Okay, here we go. Premium mild. Well, let's just go to soups. Am I blind? Okay, so you're able to filter off of some things. You can't filter off of all tags. For instance, like what recipes or anything else. That's kind of annoying. See, that's the thing. It's like, I know the way that they coded and the way that they built it is a certain way, and I get that that's like the limitation, like the way they built the data, like the classes and the save files and everything else. I get how they did it, but they didn't think it through all the way at the start, and as such, when they were halfway through, they just ended up throwing a bunch of things together, and they wondered why things didn't really line up the way they thought it would. Yeah, I really think I just take a miso tofu and I throw something premium in it. Miso tofu with... And then I just have to make sure her drink is a heatable sake. Now this is a heatable... That's a liquor. Okay, there we go. That's the last one I needed. Woohoo. Well, if I hadn't flubbed it, I would have made a really good money, but I flubbed way too many times today. But that's entirely my own fault. I got way too experimentative and it bit me, as it should. That's the risk of experimenting, and good games should, you know, have risk-reward to experimenting, because if you can just experiment with no risk, then it's just trial and error, and it's not very fun. I need to find way more drinks, though. Now I'm just getting a bunch of freaking... Wonder if you can trade those in for things. Come on, get out of here. Shoo, scram. Okay. But he's paying me well enough. I have now way more than I really need. I got our signatures. Woohoo! Give me another one. And another one. Wow. I wonder what happens if I do something like... What happens if I try this? I honestly have no idea. She might say she doesn't like it. I gotta give her... Huh. Okay. Unexpected, but that's... Got a lot of feathers in their hair. It's like a tarot card or something, but... Oh, Fuda. I don't know what an Ofuda is. Oh, actually, let's just... Shinto shrines written in a name. Oh, okay, so that's these things. I've seen this before. It's card plate. Okay, the more you know. Okay, let's just... Well, it probably cost... I could have easily broken 2,000. I probably could have gone like 2,200. No, I mean, that's just a guess off the top of my head. Really a ballpark estimate, but, you know, it's frustrating. Very frustrating. Okay, Sarah. Ooh, Sarah. I'm level 26. Well, 25, almost 26. Well, not really, but I feel like I get up the levels pretty quickly, so Spur Tune buff probability is 50%. It's not bad, honestly. I'm a 50-50 split in completing a song getting a buff. Explains why I've been keeping it up so long lately. I mean, what else? 3 days. 3 days and hopefully I can complete the next bit of the story without too much of a hassle. Honestly, I don't know why I've been so big on collecting dew. I have all this dew and nothing to do with it. You know what? That's probably a reoccurring quest. Reason why laptops are not allowed in class. Okay, breathe. It's just like, we're not messing with that. If you're, you're someone that's got things playing around, I don't want to get involved. You wanted... That actually makes a lot of sense. Finally, pumpkin's getting used. Vegetable salad. Could maybe use tofu. I don't think radishes would go well. Onion might. Tofu and... If it's not tofu, it's probably onions. I guess it's not really a vegetable though. If oh, what's tofu made from? I feel like tofu is made from a vegetable. Don't have anything to worry about here. I do need these. Tofu is pretty big. Potatoes. I think I'm gonna start needing onions soon. And you know what? I'm gonna guess these pumpkins are gonna as well. Stay on top of everything. Sure. A little bit expensive, but you know what? Extensive. Specialty. You know what? Fine. I'll buy one. I'm just gonna buy all this. It said something about it being available in the human village, but no clue what they're talking about. But I can just buy everything. I have enough money to be able to afford it, so there's no need for me to just muck around and not be able to get what I actually need. I'm not mucking around. I'm going to get every single type of ingredient And then I'm gonna go back out there, and I'm gonna try to, really? Seaweed? Ugh. So much seaweed. I don't even need more seaweed. Let me think. Is there possibly anything over here that I could even use? This lamprey isn't a bad idea. These mushrooms. I don't need honey. Honey I have plenty. Not worried about that. Yeah, I burnt a lot of money right here, but I can afford to do it at the moment. 'Cause I'm so far ahead, I don't have to worry too much. Okay, hopefully one of these things. Undiscovered. Okay, so it's literally, it says it's in the human village. A cultural dish recently, I heard they're pretty popular in the human village right now. It's not. I have no idea. I have literally no idea what on earth I'm doing. And honestly, I don't want to save all those perks if none of them are of value to me. So I'm actually going to call it a day here and tell you all good night because I'm going to go take a nap. I am pretty tired. So adios, my dudes. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will probably see you guys, if not tomorrow, next week.